Yo, I sometimes think like ecom is a joke or something. Like, there's no way all these issues just keep happening and it just never stops. Like, dude, I worked on my ads all day yesterday. I got all the ads up. I have all the photos up. I mean, all the copy is done. I think they're good. If they're not good, then I need to keep working at it. But I just want to get something out there after all the research I've done and just test. But funny thing was, I launched the ads. Everything's published. I go check my billing because, I just want to make sure all the back end is set up properly and everything is smooth. And so I go to the billing. I have $14 due. So I'm like, okay, I have to pay it off. I go and try and pay it off. First credit card doesn't accept Amex first. I mean, not Amex. Doesn't accept the first credit card doesn't accept meta payments out of nowhere. Just got a restriction or like a merchant block. Second credit card, which is the Amex, still dealing with that merchant block. It's been it's been 2 weeks, and so I was messaging them this morning, and they were like, "Yeah, just wait another 5 days." Like, what? It's been 2 weeks already since I first requested the unblocking to unblock the block. If you guys don't know, I had a issue with one of my BMs where I couldn't actually log into the BM, my old BM, because my profile got banned for some reason. No reason. Like, literally just got banned, and I wasn't able to get it back. And so I was spending like $200 every day just on that card without me being able to turn it off and unable to see if my ads are performing well. So I'm like, I mean, I was getting some sales, but it's like I can't control it long term. So of course I have to turn it off if I can't access my BM. So I had to get a block and then get a whole new card from Amex. Amex is great though. Don't like they're amazing. Just I don't know. So I had to get a block on Meta and then get a new card, but now that block is not able to get unblocked for some reason. I don't know why. They've said last week that it was good to get it unblocked. So then I tried using that card and it just did not work at all. And so then I used my mom's credit card and that didn't even work. So it's like, because that one's connected, like it's on the same account as mine. Well, not the it's my mom also has an Amex, and so I was using hers, and that just decided not to accept like any payments. It was so weird. Like, actually, like I don't even know. No, actually, what the funny thing was on my Amex, every time I typed in the code, it was like every time I typed in the code, I would type it in, and it would say incorrect. You messed up something while typing in your code and all that. So then I do it again, and like I made sure I wrote everything correct in there, and they're like, "Yeah, you wrote it wrong." So my or I guess my old main credit card just stopped meta payments. My main Amex credit card just decided, "Oh, you just don't know how to type apparently." And I kept trying, and I made sure I did it correct. And oh yeah, you spelled it wrong. You just spelled it wrong again, even though it was all correct. I'm 100% sure it was. Then I use my mom's, and then it's just like, yeah, merchant block. Like, I didn't even place a merchant block on that card. It was on mine, not on hers. So it's like, it's I'm not upset or anything. It's like this. I know there's tons of issues. I've learned it. I've seen it through my own actions, and I've seen it through other people, the other people's ecom stores. And it's like, dude, issues are always going to be part of the game. You are never going to go even a week without any issues, I believe, in ecom. Um, the big thing that is when you're at scale is payment processing gets banned. A lot of people have been getting issues with their payment processing on Shopify. I haven't even like I've had meta issues. I haven't even got to the Shopify side. So until like I'm just waiting until Shopify starts giving me a bunch of issues. But I'm not upset about it. I'm happy that all this is happening. I know it's meant for all this to happen to teach me to get better. I was listening to someone's story recently, kind of pretty known in the ecom space, and he was saying how he moved to Miami and he was losing so much money. He was failing every product, and then he was down $20,000 in debt, and then he found his winning product, did $3 million on it, which that's crazy to me. Like, just to think like this guy moved out of his hometown, went 20K in debt, and was able to actually build a store. What did that teach him? That taught him life lessons, I believe, that he had to, know how to figure it out, like everything. For me, it's a very different story. For him, I don't know if he was dealing with much like back end issues until he was at scale. I don't believe he was, but he had to deal with a lot of like personal issues such as, you know, moving out and $20,000 in debt. Like that's pretty bad. But that teaches you a lot of life lessons, and business lessons. But for me, it's like I'm staying at my parents' house like while I'm in university. I'm not moving out. I haven't moved out. I don't plan on moving out. Financially, I'm looking at the financial what's the smartest move, and it's stay at home for me while I'm at school. And but for me, I need to learn some lessons too in ecom and in business to actually be able to grow and become a successful entrepreneur. Because how are you going to become successful if you don't go through any struggles and are able to push through like these struggles that most people would just give up on, like just from small issues like, oh, your card got declined, okay, most people would just give up there. Of course, I felt like giving up multiple times, but I've learned that this is part of the process. I've learned how to deal with it, and I know that if I actually want to succeed, then moving forward, there's going to be even more issues than there are right now. So it's like, why am I upset about these little issues? I mean, yeah, someone told me, yeah, your problems are so little compared to what you want, where you want to be, and so you can't even be dealing with these. You can't even be upset about them right now. So for me, it's like I need to learn how to deal with the back end issue, how to mentally deal with things in business. I don't have the struggle of moving out and going 20K in debt right now. Well, I'm not in debt yet, but I'm not going to be in debt there. But I don't have to deal with this stress of moving out and figuring out my life like that. I get to live in my parents' house, get a great opportunity in that way. But I need to learn something, right? And so for me, God's testing me through back end. I feel like that cards getting declined, ads not working, not performing, a lot of back end things for ecom. So I'm not upset. I'm happy that all this is happening because I know this is part of the process. And for me to actually succeed, most people would give up so quickly. And I don't want to say I'm better than anyone because I'm not. Like everyone is equal. But I'm just saying in business terms, I'm not saying I'm better. Like, don't get me wrong. Business terms though, I think like if you actually want to succeed, you need to be able to deal with all these issues that keep on coming up in ecom. Or whatever business model you want to do. Like even in other business models, you're going to deal with so many issues. Like you have to learn something so you can actually build a good story. Why do people actually want to be entrepreneurs or ecom owners, or I guess the traders? I don't like people that do trading. I don't know much about that business model. I'm not looking at it at all because I only am focused on ecom. But like all these business models, like how are you going to be considered as successful if it was just handed to you, right? You have to be able to deal with all the struggles, tell a story, and make something great out of your life. And that's when you actually become successful in people's eyes. That's really what success is that you're able to overcome struggles and build something from the bottom up. I feel if you're just handed $1 billion right here, just right now, if you won the lottery, like there's no story you get. Nobody really respects you if you just win the lottery. Everyone just wants to take a piece of your winnings, and like there's no success with that. Like that's not what business is about. And business is about struggles, learning, and overcoming issues. And there's going to be many days, many months, many years even where you're just going to be struggling, and I'm in that phase, and I know I need to keep going, and eventually it'll just click and it'll all work. And the issues are not going to go away. They're just going to get bigger, but the money will be there. So it'll be cool. I'm just joking. But, well, I mean, it's part of the process. But that being said, guys, I'm probably going to end the video there. I launched my ads just now. It's like 11 a.m. So it's around 2:30. Yeah, it's 11:30 right now. So around 2:30 p.m. In EST. So it's an okay time to launch. It's not my ideal time to launch, but nothing I can really do about that. I just wanted to get my ads up. I don't want to wait a whole another day to launch on Valentine's Day. I just want to launch and get some data on is my research actually been good enough or not. So yeah, ads are launched. Don't really know if they're going to perform or not. I think they will perform, but in a way, I don't know what performs well. I don't even know how to consistently create winning ads, because every time I follow the correct structure or something, it just doesn't work for me. But that also means I need to keep learning and keep getting better at ecom and just keep learning. That's really all it is. It's how long can you go, dealing with issues and overcoming them, like to the point where most people are not able to do that. So I know all this is happening for a reason. I know that I need to just keep working, keep not complaining. I need to not complain and just keep working at it, keep putting in the hours every day, and eventually it'll work for me. I know it will work for me. I know I'm meant for this, and yeah, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's a free Discord in the description. It's been a little bit inactive recently, but I'm gonna try and get it active again. There's some new people in there, and then yeah, just join the Discord. It's free. Also subscribe to follow the journey, and yeah, I'll end the video there, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.